Joe, a dream start?
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. Here, listen, as I said to the lads, a lot of talk over the last week or so at the football club, and it's the most important people at the football club are the players, you know, and it was up to them there tonight, really. Our results haven't been good enough here at Tolka. We spoke about that, and that was the main focus of the night, was to get a win on the board, attack the game, really, get on the front foot, get the crowd up and get 3 points, and we done that.
I felt like that was the result that's been building for the last 7 days.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that in the last 2 games, Waterford and Galway, we dominated the games, created loads of chances and should have won. But in football, sometimes you don't get what you deserve, and once you keep that level of performance, it will turn for you. And I thought the lads started really, really well. Obviously, getting an early goal makes you want to keep on going after it, I suppose. And listen, 2-0, winning 2-0, you probably had more chances to make it 3-0. We didn't. And look, we conceded the set play there again tonight, which is it's disappointing, really, because I don't think they had a chance from open play. But again, and then that leads into the bit of the nervousness maybe that comes around the ground when it's 2-1 and you're like, oh, you get another set play, you never know. But listen, that third goal, I suppose, in the sending off, it just killed the game.
The energy, the intensity, the things that have been the hallmark of the team over the last few years, they were there in spades.
Yeah, no, definitely. I thought it started with the front three, obviously with Ali and H and me boy working together, and then the midfielders behind it and the wing backs on the side. I thought Chuck and Evan brought a real energy to us, you know, and jumping from air shape, I suppose, and that sort of led into the attacking side of the game. Again, I thought we caused them real serious problems, created loads of chances, and I suppose a disappointing thing is probably that we didn't score more.
Mark Coyle showed that adaptability again, come back into the defence.
Yeah, again, thought he was brilliant. Thought again defended really well. I think it's a position that you can easily play, so again, yeah, a great performance by him.
In terms of the goals, was real quality in them as well. Like to attack a team like that and be 2 up after a couple of minutes, is that probably the thing that the players have been looking to do for the last 7 minutes?
Yeah, listen, that's I suppose when you get that early goal, then you have the confidence is up with the team. The lads are saying, here we go, we're smelling a little bit, you know, and they were probably a little bit vulnerable, and we pounced on it again and made it 2-0 quite early. And here the chance that we created then, we probably could have got the third, and I suppose if we had got the third in the first half, it would have been probably game over. But as I said, it was a disappointing goal we conceded, and it gives them hope ultimately. And then when you don't get that third goal, you're always a little bit nervous of a set play or a long ball into the box or a mistake, you know, and so it was nice to get that third goal, really, and I think that sort of killed the game off.
And Cork, to be fair to them, they've had a good defensive record over the last few weeks. They don't give up a lot of chances. They had 5 or 6 tonight.
Yeah, no, I think so, yeah, and I think, again, it's been a story of the last couple of games against Waterford and Galway. We've created a lot of chances, and I think you keep on creating that amount of chances, you'll score goals.
The first time I'm speaking to you, obviously, since you got the job, how does it feel now to be back at Tolka, a win? It felt like a really big one.
Yeah, no, it's great. Listen, as I said, I think real proud moment for myself, obviously managing this football club, I suppose, coming, taking on over from what the gaffer done previously, you know, and my learnings over the last few years and what the gaffer has built here as well. It's just, listen, hopefully I can play a part and continue that on, and we make new memories and make new successes, and that's ultimately the goal, you know.
But football has probably been the nicest distraction you could have over the last few weeks.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think a hell of a lot of talk. I said to the lads in there, been some amount of talking going on, and but this is where we're comfortable, you know, in and around stadiums, on the lads on the pitches, the lads on the training pitch, the lads when they get out here on the pitch on match night, you know, and I think that's what you're seeing in the last few performances, you know. So look, it's great to look forward to next Wednesday now with a win under our belt.
It felt like performance-wise, momentum has been on our side for the last week, but does actually winning that game and turning those draws into wins, that's something that gives you a massive lift from the Wednesday?
Yeah, definitely. Listen, we wanted to get a win, obviously get the atmosphere up, get a buzz going, but here, listen, winning games, that's what it's all about, you know. So it's great now, looking forward to Wednesday. Obviously we start prepping for Linfield, and it's a huge game, and that's ultimately what the eye is on now.
Obviously it's a massive occasion. How do you keep the players focused on it just being a game, play that rather than...
Yeah, look, it's a great game to be involved in, I suppose, and I realise how lucky we are to be involved in that game, and I think you got to embrace that challenge and really want to put your best foot forward and on a Champions League night, like, and that's the reality of what it is. I mean, these are the nights you dream of as a kid, but as you said, it's about showing your quality, and if you think too much about that and you clench the bat too tight and you grip it and you rush things and all that, that's not how you lead to top performances. Coming out onto the pitch, enjoying it, being at your top, both sides of the game, attacking and defending. Listen, then, and it's going to be a tough game, but ultimately that'll give us our best chance in the game.
You won't have a league game now for a good few weeks, but to be 3 points off the European places, given the frustrations in the league, is that a place you'd be happy to be in? Yeah,
look at that, we're disappointed where we are in the league, because I mean, the reality is our performances this season has probably been the performances of the last 3 games ultimately, and we probably haven't got the points that a lot of we've left a lot of points behind with individual mistakes, with goals we've copped up, and then not taking our chances. But look, it's about looking forward, you know, and that's what I said to the lads there in the dressing room. It's about looking forward now and kicking on. It was about a win tonight, and then looking forward to a huge game now over the next week.
The confidence in those front players, that's something that will give you a big lift. Nepo in particular, he's looked really on it the last few weeks.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I think here, listen, said to the boys there in the squad, we have a super squad, you know. I think sometimes our results and looking at the league table, sometimes people from the outside forget that we have a top squad, you know, and the players that you're able to bring on and the players that are playing, yeah, it's a top squad, and hopefully we can show that over the next remaining months of the season.
Joe, thanks a million, well done.
Super, thank you.